Another day, another tier list, and today we're doing one on the Sin Archbishops of the Witches cult, plus Meili and Elsa, because they're technically a witch cult adjacent, and I don't know where else I'd put them. So, let's start. The witch cult, they're pretty cool. They're the upper echelon in strength. A lot of them are pretty interesting lore too, so that's a W bonus. Although, they're all carried by their titles. I mean, Sin Archbishop of the Witches cult. Does that not sound cool? That just sounds sick. You already know someone that's packing some serious aura. They've already got a baseline, maybe like medium, low aura baselines, without any of their personality factored in. Besides one of them, which I think you can definitely guess which one it is, but we'll get to that. These guys are genuine whack jobs, like they're actually insane. There's the reason I put Lego Arkham Asylum up there, because they belong there, they belong in Arkham. Lock them up. And all of them have traumatized Subaru. Now, on to the actual rankings. First of all, we have Petelgeuse. High aura. He haunted the narrative for ages. He is super overpowered. His authority, bro, no one is beating this besides Subaru because he already knows about it. Like the body hopping, the unseen hands, bro. He is crazy. He's also the most active Archbishop. He is an actual cult leader. He is the leader of his own cult, like the whole thing with the fingers and stuff. None of the other ones have done that. He is genuinely like an Archbishop of Sin. He also caused probably the most traumatic loop, and it's what led to one of the most iconic episodes in the whole show, where he's like carrying Rem, Puck the bum beheads him, he's holding her and the credits roll, playing that amazing soundtrack. It was also one of the most traumatic when he did torture Rem literally in front of him, and also tortured Subaru himself. It's probably his most brutal death, to be honest. Either that or the stair scene when Amnesia Baru, aka Daniel, is taken over. Besides that, I would say it's not even close. He also, when he was a human, ran a 2v1 with Regulus and Pandora. Sadly, with yet another victim of the Witch of Flashback. She has so far claimed 2 extremely important characters that I've gone over, and she has done nothing except just appear and speak utter nonsense. When will her reign of tragedy end? And also Regulus was there, and did quite a lot too. And Flugel mentioned, we love to see it. The mystery of Flugel continues, I guess. This is partly where it started as well. Also, one thing that does bring his aura down, making him not ultimate aura potential. He got rejected and kept shooting. Bro, take no for an answer, bro. Satella literally said, oh, I like someone else. And he's like, no, bring me Satella. And turn into an evil hunchback demon. That's not what you do, man. You gotta take the rejection and move on if you want that aura. Next we have Regulus Corneus, aka Greed. No aura. I'm sorry, I love Regulus, but you'll see my reasoning for it in a moment. He is the best dressed though. Like, his fits are fire. Loki, what if it's because he's like a different part of the witch cult or something? Because he served Pandora. Pandora wears white, he wears white, everyone else wears black. I'm cooking, am I right or am I not wrong? Anyway, the main reason he has no aura is generational aura debt. He is going to be paying this down for generations and generations. I would argue Subaru's aura is almost not enough to pay back the aura debt this man has. He would have had extremely high aura, borderline ultimate because of how he was hyped up, but he lost almost all of it. Partly because he had 290 wives and not a single one of them liked him. I know he kidnapped all of them and stuff, but not a single one even liked him like a little bit. And then none of them, all of them hate him. None of them are like, oh, I can fix him. They just all straight up hate him. 290 of them. You must have 0 charisma, 0 aura, 0 nothing. How? Now, hyping up Regulus a little bit, he did send Reinhard into space. However, Reinhard did come back down and humble him straight away. So that removes the aura from this. See what I mean? This is how he is none. He does a really cool aura play, and it just gets neglected like a second later. Like when he was ice skating with Emilia, and then Emilia proceeds to full combo him. It doesn't even damage him. He's pure aura farming, and then gets 53 hit combo by her. Regulus, my goat, but damn, bro. Except, he has an immaculate PR team. Like, look at that image. He was not moving like that. What are we saying? There are so many images glazing Regulus. Everyone glazes and loves Regulus. He's the strongest, apparently. Like, I know he did more in the novel and they cut his backstory and stuff, but I didn't read that, so I'm not going to talk about it. From the way that people talk about Regulus, you would think he showed up and killed Reinhard multiple times, killed Subaru a bunch of times, killed Emilia, but no. He just got bullied by Emilia and Reinhard the whole time. This showed Emilia's development and her slight amount of aura. There you go. Did I make you guys happy from the first video? Anyway, on to the next one. Sirius, Wrath. Medium aura, we haven't seen too much of her yet, so can't really give her any higher. Her entrance was really hype though, at least for me, because like season 3 came out, I was kind of checked out from anime in general because I just didn't really watch anything. And I was really tired at the time, so I was like half falling asleep that episode, and then I heard like Sin Archbishop of the Witches cult, and then my brain just clicked. Like it just clicked on. And that was, I just got locked in and I was like, whoa. She is definitely Fortuna though. Like, are we all in agreement here? They like look similar, white hair, same eye color, talking about love all the time, loves Petelgeuse, hates Emilia. Doesn't she say something like, oh, you took all his time from me or something? I think there's genuine referring to Emilia, and that's what one of the big reveals is going to be when they eventually fight Wrath, hopefully in the near future. And she does have the coolest title, Wrath. Like, is that not so cool? I am Wrath. Like, that is sick. That's Aura. She's also obsessed with the guy that doesn't care about her. Yes, I know Petelgeuse interacted with her and stuff, but like, he wanted the Witch of Envy and still didn't want her even after he got rejected. Give it up, bro. She did technically beat Reinhard, so I guess Reinhard's a bum who loses to a medium aura merchant. To be fair though, I'll give it to Tappe. He did write a really cool way for them to get around Reinhard's power. Like Pride Subaru kinda did. He didn't kill Reinhard, but he beat Reinhard, which is awesome. Like, we need more stuff like that. That's really cool. Although, this is a W point in my book, because I wish I was in her shoes. She got handled by Pisscilla. Wouldn't we all want to? Come on now. Anyway, she did get handled by Pisscilla. Pisscilla absolutely bullied her, brought on Liliana, who is the direct counter. Now we have Lai Kaitos, Roy Alphard, and Rui Arneb. They are Gluttony. They have high aura. The three musketeers. I mean, look at them. And Lai is a demon, bro. Shows up, handles Rem instantly. The only reason he doesn't wipe like that whole group in Pisscilla is because Felt got lucky and Otto was there. The GOAT Otto somehow managed to like survive a one-on-one, or technically one-on-one with him. Also, none of them struggle even once. Like when Lai gets hit by the water dragons, he just comes back instantly, like even stronger. These guys are demons, man. They're aura demons. They're also definitely related to Subaru's amnesia. Like, why are they in the Season 4 Part 2 key visual? And why were they in the Season 4 opening? There's definitely something to do with this. They also have the most interesting authority, and probably the most overpowered, at least from what we know. They just kind of gain experience from the people they fight. Starts off small, and then they just become goated. If they ate someone with, like, crazy knowledge, they're, like, beating everybody. They also honestly have the highest potential of all the Sin Archbishops because of the reasons I just said, so I don't really need to go in depth anymore. They're also genuinely insane. Like, what is Roy doing there? Like, what? But whenever they're on screen, it's hype. I love seeing them. I hope we do see more of them. I'm assuming they're gonna die in Arc 6. I'm not really sure how. Now we have Capella Emerada Lugunica, who represents Lust. She is medium aura. Once again, because we don't know much about her. When we see more of her, I definitely think she'll go to high. She's, like, unkillable somehow. She's also final boss material. Like, I can see her being the final Sin Archbishop that they all fight, and there's like a bunch of them try and take her down. I'm not really sure. She also did kind of carry everything in Pisscilla. Like, most of the events happened because of her. Like, she overtook the main building, said the demands, turned loads of people into like the demi-beast things. I mean, Gluttony had the highest body count, probably. Well, I mean, if you count Capella as killing them people, then her, probably. But those two probably did the most, and they're both the strongest Sin Archbishops, so it does make sense. Something else that gives aura, she does live in a whole ass castle. That's instant aura, that's cool as hell. Like, man, you don't need all this, but like, I'll be glad to see it. She also did permanent damage to Subaru and Crusch, at least semi-permanent until they find someone who can heal it. She also exposed Al. I was kind of suspicious of him before, because I mean, I heard from a side story that he told Subaru that he was from another world and it just got cut. But he definitely is returned by death, right? In this fight with Capella, he just made it so obvious. He said, let me fight you before I die or something. And at the end he was like, oh, I may have secretly died 3 times or so. It's like, dying hurts and it's scary, you know. Does that mean he's like a different version of Subaru, like a clone? Maybe an older version somehow? Because I can't think of another way he'd have returned by death. Subaru has it because of Satella, right? I'm assuming that's like her authority or something. And now, since the Archbishops are done, we now have Meili Portoute. She's medium aura. She's like a little kid, so. Subaru victim as well. Yeah, another victim. By Daniel, or aka, I'm assuming Gluttony at this point, right? She's a master of disguise. Like, Season 1, no one cared about her. She was so forgettable, bro. She's also secretly Shaola's best friend. You can tell I couldn't think of much, but like, I haven't seen anyone talk about this on Twitter or anything. She always seems to be with Shaola, and then like always gets told to play with Shaola. Like, this is such a weird duo, but like, I'm here for it. They're just always together. She's also quite overpowered for a kid. Her thing to talk to Marbeast is really good, and obviously carried the Algaria sound dunes. She also indirectly kills Elsa with this power, because Garfiel lifted up Rock Piggy, as she calls it, I forgot the actual name, and drops it on her head. And then they just lock her up in her basement, bro. Like, what? Also, when Daniel's like reading her Book of the Dead, and sees like that conversation with like Subaru, I'm assuming that's Gluttony, I think he thinks that's just normal Subaru. Like, imagine being in his shoes, and you just like go back, you're like, what the fuck was I doing? Like, who is this guy? Why did they like this guy so much? He's like bending his head. He's like talking about like she looks delicious or whatever. And finally, we have Elsa Granhiert. She is high aura, obviously. Whenever she shows up, you know it's about to go down. She's a goated mini-boss, like overarching, recurring, that's the word I'm looking for. Villain in Season 1. I already said this, whenever she shows up, you know it's going to be peak. Like, you know it's about to go down. She won't pull up and just stall for ages. That's cool. She beat 5 people in a short amount of time, that being Beatrice, Ram, Petra, Frederica, and Subaru. That's pretty impressive. She also somehow appears in every season. Like season 1, obviously she was at the start and set the tone for the whole series. That's pretty cool. Season 2, died to Garfield. Season 3, shows up in Garfield's Wet Dreams. And season 4, she shows up in the flashback with Meili. Somehow she's appeared every season. Will she appear in season 5? We'll see. I just noticed there was an advert at the back. My fault. She also survived Reinhard, which is like rare, like doing his sword skill, which if I remember right, he hasn't used like again. It's like, yeah, she just survives in like a 1v1. Don't quote me on this. I'm pretty sure it was said somewhere that like her being like a cursed doll or whatever, if she like killed all of them or something, she would basically be immortal and be like, well, not Reinhard level strong, but like Reinhard level durable. That would be crazy. She's also low-key a pedo. Like, we ignore this. I don't really think she meant it, like, properly. Bro, he's 14 and you're, like, 20-something. What are we doing? Before we start a conclusion, I'm going to give an honorable mention to Pride Subaru. I was going to put him on this list, but I think I'm going to do a separate video where I do the rankings of all the Ifrit Subarus. Regardless, the Witch's Cult has very solid, consistent aura. All of them are pretty high aura, besides Regulus. He would be in high aura in, like, any other condition. He just had to fight probably the 2 worst people to fight in the whole verse. They live up to the hype, which is rare. Like, they're all hyped up to be these crazy strong, unbeatable foes. They do show up, they're crazy strong. Capella and Gluttony at least seem unbeatable. Regulus is a bum. Don't trust the paid actors. His glaze is immaculate. Like, he's a cool, entertaining character, and I loved him for, like, the season he appeared. But do not let them fool you, bro. He has no aura, and that's part of what we love him for. They also may be stronger than the witches. There's video foreshadowing. I might make a video or short comparing them as well. Let me know if you want that in the comments as well. I'm comment farming. And the final ranking, the overall aura, extremely high, just like Emilia Camp. Honestly, the aura is higher than Emilia Camp. Emilia Camp has heavier hitters, but these guys have more consistent heavy hitters. And they've only got one person below medium aura, which is really cool. Also, the guy who used to be Pride, who was in, I'm pretty sure, the Wilhelm EX. I'm not talking about him because I haven't read it and I don't know anything about it. Which brings me to my final note for the video. I was thinking about making a video going over each side story in EX volume because, I mean, I haven't read them, most people haven't read them. I can get some people educated on it, and I haven't really seen a proper video on it yet, so I was wondering if you guys wanted to see that, because eventually the aura videos are going to get old, and I want to try something out new. So, what did we learn today? We learned that the Witch's Cult are auriful, Regulus is a bum with an immaculate PR team, like he's got the best lawyers, Capella is an unkillable final boss for now, Wrath is the coolest Sin Archbishop in like name and power, Petelgeuse is a professional traumatizer on Subaru, and probably traumatized him one of the most out of any character in the whole show, arguably the most maybe. And yeah, I think that's about all. Remember, even if the stairs never end, we keep climbing.